As do you, Rick, but that's only fitting because we have a wonderful lineup of talented performers and ice cream sundae.
Yummy! Okay, well then let's get right to it. Our first number is Heather Boswell singing Song of the Moon.
While she's getting her music, I would like to dedicate this song to Frank Tornatore, my dear friend. May he rest in peace.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Heather. So just a reminder, please turn your cell phones to silent. If you don't know how to do that, turn them off. If you don't know how to turn them off, we have a waste receptacle in the back. So in any case, boy, those house lights are really bright. So Lynn, do you know how many church members it takes to change a light bulb?
I'm afraid to ask. But how many?
Well, it takes 10. 1 to change the light bulb, and 9 to say how much they like the old one better.
Maybe we should move on to a duo that's truly funny. Delpha Flatt and Bill Noonan with the song that goes like this.
Once in every show there comes a song like this. It starts out soft and low and ends up with a kiss. Oh, where is that song that goes like this? far from me. Then we'll change the key. Now we're into E. That's awfully high for me. Singing our song that goes like this. I'm feeling very proud. That's the way that this song goes. Singing our song that goes like this. It's far too long, I'm sure. It goes on and on and on. But this is our song that is too long. You'll wish you were not born. Before we go insane, the song always ends like this.
You know, when we put out a call for today's acts, the congregation sprang into action.
I don't know, I'm feeling so old. Last time I sprang into action, my recliner malfunctioned.
Well, I don't like to brag, but I got up this morning.
Well, we have a lovely song now by Chi Chen for those of us who are aging gracefully. So the Red Sunset.
Sometimes when we look into the mirror, we saw gray hair and we saw wrinkles. Are we getting old? No, we are not. This song, our lives are in this song compared to the beautiful, solid sunset red. I dedicate this song to all seniors and to our choir. We are strong and we are young. We are very beautiful. In another hand, we are also having fun and we live our lives to its fullest.
Well, I want everybody to know that today's event is a fundraiser for Reverend Spitters.
Oh my, does he need money?
Well, he must. I mean, I heard several people today after a sermon say, that's the poorest preacher we've ever had.
And that may be the poorest joke I've ever heard. Let's see. Let's take a little trip with Noble Ford to Rhode Island.
Hello, everyone. This next song comes from a 1948 musical review by Arthur Schwartz and Howard Dietz called Inside USA, and it goes something like this. Every state has something its Rotary Club can boast of. Some product that the state produces the most of. Rhode Island is little, but oh my, it has anyone would buy. Copper comes from Arizona, peaches come from Georgia, and lobsters come from Maine. The wheat fields are the sweet fields of Nebraska, and Kansas gets bonanzas from the grain. Grand Canyons come from Ain't the Country Lucky. New Jersey gives us glue. And you come from Rhode Island, and little old Rhode Island is famous for you. Cotton comes from Louisiana, gophers from Montana, and spuds from Idaho. They plow land in the cow land of Missouri, where most beef meant for roast beef seems to grow. Grand Canyons come from Colorado, gold comes from Nevada, divorces also do. And you come from Rhode Island, and little old Rhode Island is famous for you. Pencils come from Pennsylvania, vests from West Virginia, and tents from Tennessee. They know mink where they grow mink in Wyoming. A camp chair in New Hampshire, that's for me. And minnows come from Minnesota. Coats come from Dakota. But why should you be blue? For you come from Rhode Island. Don't let them ride Rhode Island. It's famous for you.
I don't want to be cruel, but it looks like you've put on a few pounds.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to diet.
Well, that's the key. What thing have you given up?
Hope.
You should try yoga. It makes you relaxed, flexible, and loose.
Yeah, so does vodka without all the sweating. In any case, here's somebody who never works up a sweat, Pam Condi, with this little light of mine on flute. In addition to all the incredibly talented singers and musicians we have, it takes a lot of other people to put on a show like this. So could I please get you to help me acknowledge the folks up in our sound booth, Randy and Ryan. On Spotlight, Steve. And director, producer, stage manager, chief cook, and bottle washer, Steve Norris. And while we're at it, how about a nice hand for all the people in the kitchen who are preparing the sundaes we're going to...
It is just wonderful to have so many talented singers in our church. Do you have a favorite singer from the Bible?
Let's see, from the Bible. Yeah, Samson.
Samson. I wasn't aware he could sing.
Oh yeah, he really brought the house down. Well, here's somebody else who's going to bring the house down. David Evans with On the Street Where You Live.
Hello. Some of you might have known my wife, Olive Evans, and she and I were just married, and we saw My Fair Lady in London in the first week it was performed. Now, Olive looked very much like Julie Andrews, if some of you remember her, but her voice was such that if it had to be a large mixed choir, as she could blend in. So that ended the likeness was when they became together to sing, which they never did. But Olive and I did My Fair Lady. I was Colonel Pickering, and she was the maid. And we opened the theatre, the first performance at Dominguez Hills, with people from New York Opera. So it was a great honor. And unfortunately, she's been gone, but let me tell you something. She loved this church. And she had said, when she was an elder in a church, and she said, when it closes, which she knew it would, I'm going to come to this church. So just a connection we have. Okay? I have often walked down this street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And oh, that wonderful feeling, just to know somehow you are near. That overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's
Rick, I know that in your job you get to work with JPL. Do they have any exciting missions planned?
Actually, yes, Lynn. They're going to open a restaurant on the moon.
The moon? Is it any good?
Oh, the food is great, but there's no atmosphere.
Well, we have a special treat in store for everyone. The Ordonis family with my favorite things.
You guys ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and bright golden mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and brisk-apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and streets full with noodles, ponies who fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls with white dresses and boots, hats and sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when the bee is out, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Now we all know this song, let's sing along.
1, 2, 3, 4. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, red copper kettles and golden mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Colored ponies and brisk-apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and streets full with noodles, ponies that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls with white dresses and boots, hats and sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. Oh, bites when the bees sting, when the bee is out. I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Well, comedy, music, what a wonderful way to spend a weekend, right?
Yes. Usually when someone asks me what I did over the weekend, I squint and I say, "Why? What did you hear?"
Well, Lynn, it is known that you would have an occasional cocktail or two. They say that if you drink all day, you're an alcoholic.
Well, that's why I drink at night.
In any case, I think it's probably time to get to the religious portion of the show. We may need it here. So this is Dave Harris, and Dave is going to sing for us His Eye is on the Sparrow. Dave.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to see so many people here, and I'm so glad that we have such a core at Manhattan Beach Community Church that is growing. Why should I feel His tender words I hear, and resting on His promise, I lose all doubt and fear. For on the path He leads me, just one step I may see. For His eye is on the sparrow, but I know He watches me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. For His eye is on the sparrow, but I know He watches me. He watches me, and I know He watches me. He watches me, and I know He watches me. He watches me.
announcers are in this later draw. We put this together, a little medley, and I want to thank Evelyn Bell for rehearsing and playing with us this whole time. Also, I want to thank McKenna for playing for everybody else.
And from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seems. Now life has killed the dream I There is a castle on a cloud. I like to go there in my sleep. Find any thoughts for me to sleep. Not in my castle on a cloud. There is a room that's full of toys. There are 100 boys and girls. Nobody shouts or talks too loud. Not in my castle on a cloud. There is a lady all in white, holds me and sings a lullaby. She's nice to see and she's soft to touch. She says, Cosette, I love you very much. I know a place where no one's lost. I know a place where no one cries. Crying at all is not allowed. Not in my castle on a cloud.
Welcome, monsieur. Sit yourself down and meet the best innkeeper in town. As for the rest, all of the crooks, rooking the guests and crooking the books. Seldom do you see an honest man like me, a gent of good intent, who's content to be master of the house, doling out the jar, ready with a handshake or an open palm. Tails a saucy tail, makes a little stir. Customers appreciate a bon figure. Glad to do a friend a favor. Doesn't cost me to be nice. But nothing gets me nothing, everything has got a little price. Master of the house, keeper of the zoo, ready to relieve them of a suit or two. Watering the wine, making up the weight, picking up their knickknacks when they can't see straight. Everybody loves the landlord, everybody's bosom friend. I do whatever pleases, how I squeeze him in the air.
Master of the house, quick to catch your eye. Never wants a passerby to pass him by. Servant to the poor, butler to the great, comforter, philosopher, and lifelong mate. Everybody's boon companion, everybody's chaperone. A lot of your releases wanna skin you to the bone.
I used to dream that I would meet a prince, but God Almighty, have you seen what's happened since? Master of the house isn't with me sit, comforter, philosopher, and lifelong twit. Cunning little brain, regular Voltaire, thinks he's quite a lover, but he's not there. Little trick of nature landed me with such a
also thank Pat for directing this.
Let's have all the performers back up on stage here, one more time. All the performers still left? How about a round of applause for all the performers? Carolyn Lesserman, the stage is yours. Carolyn, there we are. There, see ya.
Well, that was wonderful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really good job. It's such a cool thing that we're doing all these fun activities. You know, we haven't done a lot of these activities in a really long time, and it's really cool because the reason why we're doing them is because we have a new minister, right? Mike gets credit for that. And he has brought so many wonderful ideas to our church and ways for us to grow and support each other and just really participate with each other's lives, and it's really a great thing. I want to really give him a round of applause because he's awesome. So now I get to talk about the boring stuff. We're talking about money. Sorry, it's Commitment Sunday, and so the stewardship campaign wanted to try and condense it and kind of make it so you don't have to listen to us begging you for money forever. So we've done really well. We have collected so far 91 pledges, which is pretty far along for us, and we're about $100,000 shy of our goal. So I want to first thank most of you in this room, because most of you have already participated in this stewardship campaign. And it's so important that we are able to have a budget to develop some of these great new ideas that are happening. We want to bring in more families. And in order to do that, we have to have programs. In order to have programs, we have to have the money to support it. So if you guys are considering pledging and you haven't yet, we'd really appreciate that. And it all goes to really good, helpful causes that will grow our church. So thank you all for who have already participated, and I hope to see the rest of you participate also. Thanks, everybody.